Darjeeling tea, the champagne of teas. A quick glance about the evolution of the world's best tea by Untold Facts. From Morali Edutech. Darjeeling tea, often referred to as the champagne of teas, holds a prestigious place in the world of tea. Grown in the misty mountains of Darjeeling, India, this tea is known for its distinctive flavor, aroma, and character, making it a beloved choice among connoisseurs and casual tea drinkers alike. But what makes Darjeeling tea so special? Let's take a deep dive into its history, cultivation, varieties, and why it remains one of the most sought-after teas globally. The history of Darjeeling tea traces back to the early 19th century, when the British set up tea plantations in the area. The British East India Company, eager to substitute the tea trade with China, aimed to cultivate tea in India. In 1835, the initial tea plants were imported to Darjeeling from China, and the region's altitude, climate, and soil were found to be perfect for producing premium tea. The exceptional blend of elements, cool Himalayan air, foggy weather, rich soil, and the ideal elevation, ranging from 3,000 to 7,000 feet, is what distinguishes Darjeeling from other tea-growing areas. The terroir, or the environmental conditions where the tea is cultivated, plays a significant role in its unique qualities. Darjeeling is divided into distinct regions, each with its own microclimate. These regions include Darjeeling Town, the heart of the tea-growing industry, with high-quality, finely flavored teas. Kuserung, known for its delicate, lighter-flavored teas. Mirik, a newer tea-growing area that produces teas with a more vibrant, bold taste. Tung Tay, known for its deep, muscatel-flavored brews. All of these regions contribute to the varied taste profiles of Darjeeling tea. Darjeeling tea is available in several varieties, each offering a different flavor experience. The flavor of the tea is often influenced by the flush, season, in which it is harvested. There are 4 primary flushes during the year. First flush, spring. Harvested March to April. Flavor profile. The first flush is considered the most delicate and prized. These leaves are the youngest and tenderest, resulting in a light, floral, and slightly astringent brew with a hint of green. It is often described as having a muscatel flavor, a fruity wine-like characteristic that is highly sought after. Second flush, summer. Harvested May to June. Flavor profile. The second flush is richer, bolder, and more robust than the first. It has a characteristic muscatel flavor, often with a deep, honeyed sweetness and more complexity. The leaves are darker, and the taste is fuller, with a smooth and rounded finish. Monsoon flush. Rainy season. Harvested July to September. Flavor profile. The monsoon flush is considered the least desirable of the 4. The leaves are larger and less tender, and the flavor tends to be heavier and more astringent. However, it is often used in blends to provide body and strength. Autumn flush. Fall. Harvested October to November. Flavor profile. The autumn flush is the last harvest of the year. The tea tends to be milder than the second flush, with a more subdued flavor profile that can have subtle floral and fruity notes. It is often slightly less astringent, but still offers a well-rounded cup. The process of making Darjeeling tea. Darjeeling tea is crafted through a meticulous process that involves several stages to bring out its characteristic taste. The process can vary slightly depending on whether the tea is being made into black, green, or oolong tea, but the general steps are: plucking. The best leaves are plucked by hand, ensuring that only the tender young leaves are selected. Withering. The leaves are spread out in a thin layer and left to wither, which reduces their moisture content. Rolling. The leaves are rolled to break down the cell structure and release the natural juices, which helps develop the flavors. Oxidation. For black tea, the leaves are left to oxidize or ferment, which darkens them and enhances their bold, rich flavor. For green tea, oxidation is minimized to preserve its lighter, grassy taste. Drying. The leaves are dried to lock in the flavors and preserve the tea. The hallmark of Darjeeling tea is its complex and nuanced flavor. While the exact flavor can vary depending on the flush and region, Darjeeling tea is generally known for its floral notes, a fragrant, flowery aroma, often likened to jasmine or rose. Muscatel flavor, a wine-like taste, similar to muscat grapes, that is particularly prominent in the second flush. Lightness and astringency. Especially in the first flush, Darjeeling tea can be light, crisp, and slightly astringent, leaving a refreshing finish. Smoothness. Even in its more robust incarnations, Darjeeling tea retains a smoothness that makes it easy to drink without overwhelming the palate. It's this complexity that has earned Darjeeling its place as a premium tea, and why it's often enjoyed by aficionados as a pure, unblended tea. The worldwide acclaim of Darjeeling tea leads to its frequent exportation across the globe, maintaining a strong demand. To safeguard the authenticity of this tea, Darjeeling received Geographical Indication (GI) status in 2004. This designation guarantees that only tea cultivated in the Darjeeling area can be marketed as Darjeeling tea. Moreover, numerous Darjeeling tea estates have achieved organic certification, enhancing its attractiveness to health-conscious buyers. Darjeeling tea is remarkable not only for its taste but also for the rich history, culture, and traditions associated with its cultivation. It is cultivated on small, family-owned estates, and the meticulous process of handpicking the leaves highlights the artistry and skill involved. The region's distinctive terroir, combined with the careful processing of the leaves, guarantees that each cup of Darjeeling tea narrates the story of its origin. Darjeeling tea transcends being merely a beverage. It offers an experience. Whether savored during a peaceful afternoon or enjoyed alongside engaging conversation, a cup of Darjeeling consistently provides a moment of sophistication and serenity. When you enjoy a cup of Darjeeling tea, you are not merely consuming a drink. You are partaking in a rich heritage of tradition, craftsmanship, and culture. Ranging from its subtle first flush to the robust second flush, Darjeeling tea is recognized as one of the finest and most esteemed teas globally. It is little surprise that it has garnered the title of the champagne of teas. A true experience in every sip. Thanks for watching. Please share and subscribe to our channel.